Should you guys buy DWAC? Well, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial planner, so I'm not going to tell you guys that. Instead, go over the data that we do know about this special purpose acquisition company. This is the Trump social media platform. We are going to talk about this, how high potentially this could go, what is likely to happen, how long this rally could last, and what my small trade is on DWAC. If you guys want to be notified every time I make a trade, check out the link for the buy and sell alerts, but that's not as important as getting straight into this info, so let's get to it. Now, DWAC is at $46.40 right now. It could be much higher, could be much lower by the time you guys see this video, up 365%. It moves around so much, but about 365% as we currently speak. We have about half an hour left of trading, so we're probably going to see a big move to the upside or a big move to the downside, likely continue to go higher in after hours. Now, let's get into the actual details of what this is. So shares of Trump-linked SPAC surged 400% following news of social media deal. The stock of a SPAC company, Digital World Acquisition Corp, skyrocketed on extremely heavy trading volume after news of a merger that would launch former President Donald Trump's planned social media platform. DWAC stock surged 400% Thursday after trading was halted multiple times due to volatility. DWAC was among the top 10 most popular names on Reddit's Wall Street Bets chat room, even exceeding meme stock GameStop's mentions. And I do see a direct correlation as to what is happening today with stocks like AMC down almost 4% and what is happening with DWAC. What I want to point out is this stock is up 350% right now. There's going to be a pullback, but I don't necessarily think there's going to be a pullback coming tomorrow. More than likely this would be on Monday, as people do have time over the weekend to digest this. And why I say this, because if you're a Trump supporter at all, I've been hearing stories all day from people in my personal life, from people on social media, that essentially their families that don't even invest in the markets are getting, investment apps put together, depositing funds, direct depositing funds, and are going to buy this stock, and they don't know, what's going to happen with the stock when it's up 360%. A lot of people, if you're not invested in the markets, think that a stock like this that's up so much, it's Trump's social media app. Why would it not keep going up in value? So I think you're going to have some just mindless investors or traders just buying into this. So I do think we can see another rally tomorrow. As far as how high this could actually go, that is an interesting question. Let me point out a couple things in this actual article. So this says buy orders for DWAC, a so-called special purpose acquisition company set up to raise capital in the public markets to purchase private firms, outnumbered sell orders by nearly 3-1 on Fidelity's platform. And also a lot of AMC investors are now on Fidelity, 3-1. So you're seeing 3 buy orders for every 1 sell order. So you're seeing this huge buy to sell order influx, whereas, that's likely to stay like that for a little while. Just a lot of buying power that is going into this, and it's going to be very volatile. It's going to move a lot. One thing that is good about this is you don't have a lot of institutional investors with large positions in this, like we seen with Lucid, went up from $17 all the way up to about $60, came down about 45% in one single day. A lot of that was due to institutional investors that did sell out. So that's something DWAC does have going for it, but nevertheless, it still is going to come down. So I'm not saying this is going to just rally forever. It's going to come down at some point. Now, the volume as far as right now is 432.58 million shares. That is way higher than anything else. This is the most traded stock by far on the markets today, and likely will be even tomorrow. At a 1.77 billion market cap, there's a low outstanding count of shares. So can this go higher? Where is really the highest point I think this could go. The highest I think this could logically go, and logic sometimes don't matter in the stock market, especially with momentum stocks, about $100 would be, you know, the highest I think this could go. So if you're not in this already, I'm not going to say it's too late, but you'd probably missed a majority of the gains. If you are in this, what I would suggest, this is obviously not a recommendation, but if you're somebody that bought a couple shares or a lot of shares, it really doesn't matter. Let's say for me, let's just use my position as an example. I bought 10 shares at $24.13. I'm up 93.87%. So essentially, I could sell 5 shares, almost get all of my money back, and hold on to 5 shares for free. If it went to $100, I would make an additional $500 in profit. That is called the free share method. It's always better with stocks like this to at least get your initial investment back, hold on to the rest in free profits. But I played this so small with $240 that I could afford to lose. This is like a medium-sized options trade for me that some will hit, some will lose. So this is basically a winner guaranteed at this point, unless we just crumble tomorrow. But like I said, I think you're going to have that demand because it's Trump's social media app that a lot of people are going to be investing into this. Now, like I said, this is not institutional investors, so this is more than likely a lot of retail investors. So you're really, you know, you're going to see big volatile swings to the upside and to the downside. But as far as how I would go about trading this right now, probably just scalping this, or like I said, just putting a small amount in. You could afford to lose 50% or 80-90% of your initial investment. That's really the only way I would trade this. Congratulations to anybody that hit this. This is not something that I would be selling AMC for, like I do see a lot of people doing, so I'm not just making that up. A lot of people are selling AMC to go into this, and that's not what I would be doing, just because we have the MOAS right around the corner. And yeah, this could perform well for, you know, a couple days maybe, but eventually it's going to come down to reality. And most SPACs, there's only been a couple successful SPACs. DraftKings was one, went from $10, now it's at like $50, but a majority of SPACs have not been that successful. So that is all for this video. There's not too much to add, I guess, besides the fact that this is actually in pre-order form, this actual app. They're going to have some select people able to, you know, try out the app coming in November, and then everybody else will be able to sign up in the first quarter of 2022. So we're still a little bit ways away from actually seeing this. There's not like a, you know, what they plan to do out yet, so who knows what's actually going to come with this. The stock, definitely beware about it. There is money to be made, but I would not be trading AMC, selling out of AMC or any other stock that you own just to buy into this, unless you are willing to lose that money that you invest. So that is going to be all for this video. Hit that like button for me. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you guys want totally free stock and a brokerage that does not use payment for order flow, check out the link for Public. You get up to $70 in your choice free stock. They give you about 20 different companies to choose from. Sometimes you get 50 bucks, 70, sometimes you get 10. You just never know. It's a win-win for everybody involved, as well as Webull. You guys probably already know the deal with that. And like I said, the buy and sell alerts, if you guys want to be notified every time I make a trade in any stock, option, and or crypto. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Be careful, be wise, but I will see you in the next video.